Hey guys, it is Sunny B. I am co-owner of Soulful Vibes Co. I am a healer, teacher of all things metaphysical and holistic, and I am a life coach. Today I am coming to you to talk to you about trusting your intuition. So I know it's kind of one of those cliche things like trust your intuition, you should listen to yourself, trust yourself. But this is very important in this spiritual journey because there are so many people that are doing this journey or have been doing this journey for some time. And you may see them or hear them tell you ways to do things. And you may get caught up in those things. They be like, this is the right way to meditate. This is the correct way of balancing chakras. This is the right way of using crystals. This is the right way to set up an altar. And we get so focused in the actual routine and how things should be done. And this journey it's like no other. It's not cookie cutter. So what works for someone else may not work for you. How someone else may use their crystals may not work for you. So when people say this is how you have to use them, this is how you need to use them, it's not right. If that is how you're being led and you feel like that works for you, then do that. And I say this because I don't want you to start following so many trends and following how people are doing some things and you're not feeding your soul. What's important at the end of the day is making sure that you are doing the best that you could do for yourself. And if you're doing the best you could do that is for somebody else, you're not fulfilling yourself. You're not feeding your spirit. You're not learning. You're not growing because you need to be following your own path. And on this path, you have to trust your intuition. That is very important because when you're on this path, you're going to learn what to do and what not to do, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what your spirit like, what your spirit don't like, what your ancestors enjoy, what they don't enjoy. And you have to be in tune with yourself and be able to trust and tap into your intuition in order to guide you in the right direction. So, how do I trust my intuition? First, learn about the third eye chakra right here. Because the third eye chakra is in control of your intuition. And if that third eye chakra is blocked or closed any bit, it's going to give you troubles with your intuition. You want to listen to that little voice. It's a little voice in the back of your head, that gut feeling. Maybe you get little butterflies in your stomach, or maybe you feel like it's a little person on your shoulder. That is your intuition. Your intuition kind of say, hey, don't go there, Sonny. Sonny, that person don't mean you good. And that when you know that and when you hear that and you're like, whatever, I'm going to just make sure I do this. I'm going to try to prove you wrong. The one thing about our intuition will never lead us in the wrong direction. It won't. It will never lead us in the wrong direction. It will never steer us in the wrong way. So you want to be sure that you're listening and obeying your intuition so that it'll continue to work for you and continue to guard you and guide you in the right directions. Because if you don't listen to your intuition, what you're doing is continue to tell your intuition to be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, and you don't ever want to quiet your intuition because your intuition is like your best friend. That is really your best friend. Your intuition knows when, where, how, why, and what all the time. So you want to be sure to tap into that inner voice, to tap into that gut feeling, to listen to that little feeling or little nudge on your shoulder. And through this journey, be sure to listen and be led by your intuition. So if someone says, this is how you perform a ritual bath, and that's not what you're being attracted to, that's not what's making your soul jump, don't do it. If they say you need to do X, Y, and Z, but in your soul is saying do Z, Y, X, you need to do ZYX. Do not be confused by the titles, the gurus, the classes, the certification, and all these courses that these people have taken and that they offer. Trust your intuition. I will always tell you. I will give you my suggestions. I will give you what works for me and how I do things. But I will always tell you, trust your intuition. Except for if there are certain things, right? Like 2 + 2, there's only one way to do it. 2 + 2 gives you 4, right? I'm not going to be like, well, 2 + 2, I get 4, but if you get 6, that's right. Right? No. There are certain things that are cut and dry, right? You do not need to swallow essential oils, right? You don't need to put them in your eyes, or certain things you don't do, right? But if I'm saying don't put crystals on your altar, and you're feeling led to put crystals on your altar, put crystals on your altar. If you're not going to harm yourself or other people in the midst of it, trust your intuition. Be sure to trust your intuition. It will never, ever, ever lead you the wrong way. Remember to shop with us at soulfulvibesco.com. And if you have not already, follow us on Instagram at soulfulvibesco. You can book a one-on-one session with me at soulfulvibesco also. And until we meet again, make sure you stay lit with peace and positivity. Thank you.